Well everyone, time for part 2 of the cold start requests. This time we're going to do all the lawnmowers. As you saw in the last video, my trimmers went roaring to life instantly. It was good. Well, that's because now it's 14 degrees Celsius and I'm in t-shirt now. That's because I just let them in the sun for a good couple of hours and it kind of warms the engine and less cranking to do. Pretty good for me. So, in this video, we're going to see which of those Lawnboys currently run and which ones don't run. Very cool. And I'll even try to start the rally to see if one fires. Well, we'll see what happens about that one. And the ones that I won't start, as I mentioned in the previous video, the 5269G has a broken rope, but I can't crank the engine. And the 5126 still needs a lot of carburetor work. It just didn't have time last year to actually have a look at it. Right, first mower up. This is the most recent lawnmower that I have, and the latest one is a 2010 Lawnboy 10642C with a 6.75 pounds per feet gross torque Briggs and Stratton motor with ready start. Check the oil. I just put some fresh gas in here. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't know if the battery is good or not. Probably needs to be charged longer, but we'll see. Yeah, it's dead. Alright, let's pull it. Doesn't sound very healthy. Next up is a 1999 Yard Machines rotary tiller with a 5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton motor. Sorry for the wind noise. So I'm going to put on choke. And a little throttle, not too much. And hopefully it'll start. Good old trusty Briggs and Stratton motor. Let's start off with another 4-stroke lawnmower. This one here is a 1999 Lawnboy 10260. 4.5 horsepower Tecumseh motor. There's the model number. That's how you tell the year of the machine. Usually on late 90 models and early 2000, the first 2 digits of the serial number give you the year of the lawnmower. Okay, so let's prime the carburetor. Five primes should be fine. This one roars to life. I'll probably say in one pull. Who knows? You gotta love your Tecumseh products. A lot of people give them bad credit for being terrible engines, but they're actually pretty reliable. This one here I used since 1999, and it's a great machine. Yeah, just the only problem with Tecumseh carburetors is that they sit too low to the gas tank, and sometimes over the years, if you have gas that's more than like 3 months old, it'll sick the carburetor and gum it up. I think this one is showing a little bit signs of that right now. But heck, it started first shot, and that's all that counts. Well, this is the beast, and here's its beauty. Mint condition, 2001. Lawnboy 10360C with a 5 horsepower Tecumseh engine. Just gassed it up. Very little wear on the tires. I mainly use it as a mowing feed. So let me check the oil. See if it's good or not. Yeah, it was good oil. Could need some changing. Okay, another Tecumseh one. Put a new gasket in there from last year. This one should be 1 to 3 pulls. Oh, maybe not. Why is this loose? So it's not sticking. A little temperamental, this one. More priming. Priming for a good time, like Dave's Farm always says. Runs beautiful. A little hard starting though, but hey, it had runs. That's awesome. Look at it, hardly any rust, and it's a steel deck. I'll save that one for later. Last one. Alright, let's do some two-stroke Lawnboys now. This one here is a Lawnboy 5126, as it says over here. This one here is a 1986 model, steel deck, 20-inch utility deck. It's been redneck modified with a mulcher blade and little piece of aluminum bar, so that way the grass doesn't shoot out. It's a relatively good mulcher with an F380 motor. Okay, so put on. Alright, let's prime it until gas goes into the carburetor. You know when Lawnboy makes good products when you see a 1986 fire up on the first pull. God, I love it. Alright, here's another uniquely designed Lawnboy from the traditional staggered wheel deck. This one here is my 1984 Lawnboy 4630 with an F motor. As you can see, there's the model number, 4630. So fuel valve is on. This one is the key switch, which acts similar to the switch. It doesn't crank the engine. So it's on. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, here's a favorite of mine. This one here is a 2000 Gold Series 5 horsepower F engine. As you see right over here. 10401C. And 2000 was the very last year that the F models were produced. This machine I bought in 2003 for $570. Okay, now you'll notice that the cord is short because when I went to go buy some rope at Canadian Tire, I found out it wasn't the right size, so that's what's wrong with it. It doesn't go all the way. Alright, I have to be careful with this one. This one has a sort of like a leaky carburetor. There we go. I just saw some gas going inside the carb. Good stuff. Alright, the workhorse, the 10323 with a 6.5 horsepower Duraforce engine, codenamed the E. Okay. Oh yeah, it's true. My choke doesn't work on this machine. This one needs a lot of work. Does run though, so maybe I'll feature it when the grass grows. That should probably be in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get this one started. I cranked it so many times I'm actually out of breath doing it, and I got no response. I know it's definitely not the carburetor because I actually took a few times to clean it last year. I spent many times actually doing it, and I actually got no results from it. So it could either be a bad spark plug, which could be possible, or, as the common issue of these Lawnboy F motors, the bad ignition coil. That's why my 5247 wouldn't start last year until I decided to buy a new one for it, which is the one you see right here. You can see it's all perfectly brand new, and the darn thing wouldn't actually fit on this model. So luckily I had some spare parts and actually had a good working one, and I used it. Well, hopefully this one will work on my 8243 AE. You have to be careful with these ignition coils because even though that they actually look similar, they're kind of different. So make sure you should have the part number. The part number for this one, yeah, it's this one over here. Alright, so that'll be a project for this year to put that on and see if it fires. Alright, let's go do another one. Let's get this one out. This one here is a 1993 Silver Series. Model number is 10201. Serial number is right here, so it's a 93. And this one has the V engine, which is a prequel to this beast. Let's see how it runs. This one has no choke. Or I mean no primer, just manual choke. It's got some gas. It's on choke. Let's see how this puppy does. This one definitely won't be a one full start. This one will take a few tries. What was that? That does run pretty well too. And if you notice, it kind of sounds a lot like my F-Series motors. That's because, like the true Lawnboys of the year, there's the muffler under deck. Not exposed like the other ones. Sweet. Now, these F100s, that one too, and the Rally. Okay, let's try out a 5277. This one has the short rope again because the pulley is such a pain in the butt to actually replace the rope. I'll make a video when I repair my 5269G. Alright, let's see how this one fires. On. Primer's working beautifully. Nothing. Uh-oh. That used to run fine. Oh. Needs a good cleaning. More primes for a good time. Oh, I can tell that cord's weak. Oh well, that's not working. Ah, bullocks. It used to run so well. It does have a bad bearing problem. That's why it's a whiner of my collection. Okay, next one. We'll try the big sister. See how well she runs. Alright, you failed. Let's see if you do any better. This one here is a 5247. A lot cleaner than the other one, that's for sure. This one used to be my neighbor's and they really took good care of it. This one should be fine. It did run well last year. See what's going to happen. She runs perfect. Well, I probably want to put the ignition coil on this one because this one here is such a gas hog. I remember the last lawn cutting video, it took a whole tank and a half just to cut my grass. So she's kind of tired. This one here is a 1979. Perfect. Now my 1988 7073. And it's got some gas in here. Oh well. From the last year. Sounds like she's ready. This is arguably my best sounding Lawnboy. As we'll soon find out. Looks gougy, but she's got a good voice. On choke. Needs a bit more priming. He's firing, which is good. Perfect. Alright, Rally BP75AR. This one is a 3.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton quantum motor. Very similar to this guy right here. First start since 2009. I checked the oil, just added some and added some fresh gas to it. See what's going to happen. Stratton on its side like that, it has an extra chamber where it fills up with gas and makes it easy to start. That's what a mechanic told me about those ones. I think Dave Swarp too. spark plug. Okay, I just checked the spark plug. It was a little bit dirty, but it does have spark, so I just cleaned it. Let's try now. Oh my goodness, it's firing! First start in 4 years! Oh my god! Burning a little oil, but that's okay. You sure can depend on your old Briggs to fire. Smoky, well that has been running 4 years. Took a while to crank, but holy crap, did it ever start good. Unlike these two Lawnboys. Anyways everyone, now it's getting windy. Hope you enjoyed all those cool starts, and to those of you who wanted me to start the rally, there you go, and that's why I haven't been able to use it, because of the wheel. It's so bad, and so it can't really cut the grass very evenly, and I really don't want it to ruin my property with it. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making the video and starting out all those incredible machines, and hope you like it. Stay tuned for more videos.